Hi friends, welcome back to Art Hour with Mrs. Paul. Today we will be working on our royal self-portraits. And hopefully last week you have already used pencil art as your art tool to draw your royal self-portrait, to draw all of your self-portrait parts, and then use lines, shapes, and pattern to make your crown and your details. After you use the pencil, hopefully you used a Sharpie to outline or trace all of your details so that they stand out. Now today we'll be using a new tool, and our new tool is this, paint. We will be using a paintbrush. So let's first create our I can statement. So our I can statement today is I can use painting techniques. So everybody say techniques. Great job. Techniques just means tricks. So just like you would do a trick on a bicycle or a skateboard, you can do different tricks in art. And you're using painting techniques in order to add detail. In order to add detail. And details are the little things to my royal self-portrait. So myself as royalty. I can use painting techniques in order to add detail to my royal self-portrait. So our first painting technique we're going to use is to make it look realistic. So I'm going to give you on your table first a set of multicultural paints. And our multicultural paints have different varieties of colors that kind of look like our skin. So we have all different colors. And what you're allowed to do on your portrait, if one of these colors doesn't look just like you, you're allowed to use two or more to mix them on your royal self-portrait and make them look like you. So I'm going to pick for my skin tone. I'm like a peach and then a little bit of this tan. So I'm going to add those together on my royal self-portrait to make my skin. Now with these colors, you're only painting your skin. I'm not painting my eyes. I'm not painting my lips, my eyebrows. I'm painting my ears, my neck, my cheeks, my chin, my forehead, my nose, so all the skin parts. So I'm going to go spin, 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 spin in my peach paint. And you pick the colors that look like your skin tone. So to make this look a little like me, more like me, I'm going to use this color as well. I'm going to kind of mix and blend them together. So paint around your eyes. Paint around your lips. Paint very carefully. So to make these work, keep adding water. Just spin, spin inside. Now you're not mixing on the circles, on the paint circles. You're mixing right on your face if you're mixing colors. And when I'm all done painting my skin tone, then I'm going to start other details. I'm really taking my time. Okay, I think I'm all done. All right, does it look like me? Yay. Oh no, I missed a part. Can you guess where I missed? You're right. I missed the ears. The ears are my skin color too. All right. Now I'm ready to add other details. But what I'm going to do is move around a little bit because my face and my neck and my ears are still wet. So if I use a different color paint next to those, it'll mix together, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to actually go down to my shirt next. And I'm going to paint my shirt purple because purple's a royal color. Purple means royalty. But you can paint your shirt any other color that you'd like, or if you have a pattern or other shapes or lines. I might use two colors, like a purpley pink, a magenta, and the purple on my shirt. If you get paint on the table like I did, that's okay. Just we'll clean up later at the end. Now my paper is very wet, so at the end we're going to hold these like a pizza when we put them on the shelf or the drying rack to dry. So we don't want these to drip. All right, so now my shirt's all complete. I'm going to move somewhere else because my face is a little more dry and I don't want to paint the collar just yet because my shirt is still wet. So I'm going to paint next maybe the eyes. So the colors of my eyes, they're actually green. So I'm going to use the green paint. And this white part of your eye, you can leave that white. Because everybody's football shape is white. The pupil, you can paint that black. And the pupil's the center part of your eye. So I'm going to paint my eyes green. I used a smaller brush to do that because that's a smaller detail. So green, green. And then I might move to my lips. I'm going to make them red. So wash, wash, wash your brush and go spin, 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 spin in my red paint. Oh no, I splattered a little bit when I did the red. That's okay. What I could do is take this brush again. That'll happen. So what you're going to make sure you do not tap your brush because your brush can splatter. And I got red on my face because I splattered a little bit. But I just used another color to go right on top and it kind of blended out. So I have my face complete. I do my eyebrows brown. And I can use the brown back on my skin color. So spin, spin, spin. And I'm only doing this because my skin is dry now. And now I'm ready to paint my hair. So I have really dark brown hair, so I'm going to use brown. I might even use a little black. But you would use a different color to do your hair, or whatever color your hair is. So I'm going to paint some brown. Now the only part you are not painting is the crown. If you have some smaller details in your crown that you would like to paint, like I might paint these circles, or I might paint this part of the crown, the triangle part, or the zigzag line part. But most of the other parts of the crown, I want to paint them gold later. So I'm going to actually save that because our next part is to actually paint our gold crown and add some embellishments, add some details there. All right, so the next part I'll do is my hair. Then I'll paint my back round. And then I'm all complete today. If you don't get to complete all those and take your time completing them, that's a-okay. We will have time next week to complete our royal self-portraits. All right, friends, so have fun. Take your time. Use realistic colors. And awesome painting techniques.